Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo. I have this video on 4 times again because it is a lot of tedious stuff again. Um, I'm sure next episode will be double because just normal 2 times speed because we should be doing a habitat. But as you can see, we're finishing up the souvenir shop. Just throwing shelves where I think they look good for the most part. You know, it's always hard to kind of lay these out and have them look well. But I just kind of threw them where I thought they worked, and that was basically it. It was a very quick finish for the souvenir shop. It wasn't anything crazy. It was a souvenir shop, you know. I'm just placing everything. It's very simple. I didn't want to get rid of the island completely, so I added some more stuff in the middle, and then I added a couple of shelves over here on the side. A little off the wall so that they're just so it looks a little bit better. And then just filling them all up with random shit for the most part. And then these two poster displays just aren't working. They just aren't connected to the to the souvenir shop. I don't know how to fix that, so I kind of just left it alone. But yeah, so that was it for the souvenir shop. Just a real quick finish there. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our thatch roof so it fits the rest of the buildings in the plaza. But boom, just like that, souvenir shop is done. Just gotta do my little top. But yeah, overall a very simple build, but I think it came out pretty good. So we'll leave it at that. Pretty good little souvenir shop there. Oh yeah, we gotta do the lighting real quick too. I didn't do anything crazy in terms of lighting. I didn't really know what to do in terms of lighting. So I ended up just putting one of these big guys at the top, so hopefully it lights up the most of the room at night pretty well. And then I go and I add a couple more of those lamps just right next to the door. And I think that should work pretty well for the most part. We'll see when it's nighttime next. And then I'm going to add a couple of fans just right here where the beams intersect. Just 3 right down the middle. Nothing too crazy. I didn't want to go overboard with the fans. And then like I said, I have to build my own restrooms. So I put 2 of them together and I just put up some mud walls. I was trying to do curved stuff. Can't do any curved stuff just because of the way it's set up. So just go with an archway. Put up the walls, and then I put up this thatch roof. Not this one. The one I pick is a little bit bigger. But as you can see, boom. I was like, cool, that looks great. So I go do the same thing over here. I just throw down some walls and call it a day. Sorry that these videos are so short too. Like, the plaza is taking a long time, okay? It took me like 3.5, 4 hours to do the whole plaza. And I just did 4 times on the videos because it was very tedious. And I didn't want to make hour-long videos of me doing super tedious tasks non-stop. So that's why it's at 4 times and they're short videos. But yeah, so placing some benches just where I think they look good for the most part. Not trying to go too overkill, but trying to have a decent amount, and then go put down some trash cans just roughly where I think they should go. Most of these are where they're going to stay though, so. But I go ahead, I just do a couple of those. And then now the benches, which did not turn out as good as I wanted them to. I don't know if it's just too much or what, but it's okay. They didn't look, it's nothing too crazy. So I put them all on this side. I didn't put any by the restaurant. And you'll see why in a second. But I go ahead, I just throw 2 rows the whole way down, mostly evenly spaced. Just the whole way down. And I mean, it looks good for the most part. It's just a lot. And then I put a couple right here just to have them fill in this little area. And then I was going to put some over there and decided against it. And then I go ahead, I add these onto each one. Which now I think maybe that was my issue. Maybe I should have skipped one. You know what I mean? Just every other one have it. That honestly might have made the difference in terms of look. But they all have a little Ramada canopy thing. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I ended up just doing something fairly simple over here for the benches. I really didn't know what to do. And you'll see with the lighting too. I have no idea what to do in terms of lighting and have it look good. It just looks like I threw a bunch of fucking lights everywhere, which I kind of did, but I did them in a way where they're like straight, as straight as I can make them. Just because I'm fucking garbage. I put a couple of trash cans in between here, so they got somewhere to throw away their stuff, and I just put one off to the side over there. And then I go and I put a light about every other thing or so, and then I put one over here by the bench, one over here by this bench, and then one on each side of the bathroom doors, and then quite a few over here by the plaza. I want it to be pretty bright at nighttime, so I go ahead and do that. And then I put a couple over here so there is lights over here. And then I put a couple outside the souvenir shop, which I think the souvenir shop looks pretty good. And then I go ahead and I just line those up, and I just do a straight line, mostly evenly spaced, just like that. And then I just do a couple going this way, like so. I think it looks good. Could it have been better? Probably. But I think it looks pretty good. You have your main central picnic area, so. And then I put a couple of conservation boards over here just so people can see them and hopefully do something with them. I don't know what these actually do, but I put them down because I thought it was a good idea. And then I put a couple ATMs, just really quick, which also look pretty good. Just couple by the main things, you know. And then now I go through and I add a bunch of plants. So I mainly, it was a lot of trees just to kind of fill in areas and give some color to the buildings, you know. So I add in a decent amount of trees, and then I do add in a couple of bushes and ground coverage and stuff. But it's mainly trees that I added. I really like this spot, putting the 3 trees where the benches are. I thought it looked really good. Then I put a big tree right there. I'm just trying to fill it in, but also give it some height in terms of vegetation. And then, like I said, I had some ground coverage, as you see, with these bushes and things. Just to give everything a nice pop of color and just a nice variety in terms of vegetation. Which I think overall the vegetation came out pretty well. I did go over here and I added some rocks just under the statues. I was going to raise the statues up, but I decided to just add the rocks on the ground. And I think it gave it a nice little pop of color right there. And I think it worked out pretty well. Just some more ground vegetation, again, just to fill it in and make it look somewhat lively. But I really liked using these African daisies too. I thought those made those little areas a lot more vibrant looking and just more pleasing on the eyes, you know. And then, as you can see, I'm just adding trees and stuff to kind of hide that staff area. And then adding some trees over here because there's not going to be anything right off of that path. So I kind of want to hide as much as I can. And then now I'm just putting in street lights on the main pathway so that that's all just done and figured out, so I don't have to worry about it later. I mean, I still have to add benches and trash cans over there, but for now that little pathway is good until we get over there. Then just adding in a couple more daisies, and then I was like, I didn't use any agave or aloe, might as well use some, so throw down some aloe plants, which also look really good. And then I just fill in over here a little bit the best I can, just throw in a tree and just a lot of ground foliage just to kind of cover in that gap and make it look good overall. But yeah, that is gonna do it. Let's take a closer look at it and we're gonna kind of figure out what we're gonna do next episode. And this is it, guys. I think it looks pretty good. Again, the lighting was the only thing that I don't fully like, and it's really hard to get right, I feel like, with these plazas. I mean, I could, in all reality, get rid of a few here and there, but I don't know. I think it looks pretty good for what it is. We'll have to see how it looks at nighttime, and then maybe adjust the lighting based off of that. But for now, I think it looks pretty good. I should actually get rid of one of these. They're all too close together right there. It's fine. But yeah, I think the plaza looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way harder, but honestly, this one was probably harder, but I think that's simply because it was my first time doing it. I do think this one looks a little cleaner, though, but it's also a lot smaller. So, but I think it came out pretty good. Yeah, I like that I actually like used props and stuff this time around. And I feel like I did a lot better with like the landscaping on this one. And I just overall feel like a lot of it came out better than the other one. But of course, that's everyone's opinion, you know. I like having the little enclosure, the little walkthrough enclosure in the middle here. I think that's really, really cool. And I think that works really well with what I was trying to do with the plaza. Very happy with that. But, yeah, so next episode is what we gotta figure out. I don't know if I want to do the aardvarks next or the mandrills. I'm thinking aardvarks just because they're also a part of the plaza. So, I don't know. Give me your opinions. But, yeah, give me your opinions on what I should do next. I think it's going to be aardvarks, but let me know if you guys want to see the aardvarks or the mandrills first. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to say that I'm doing the aardvarks. And then if somebody comments that they want the mandrills done first, I'll do the mandrills. But I doubt anyone's going to say that. So, next episode will be aardvarks. That'll be a normal speed video, so that'll probably be like a 30 to 40 minute long video. Because I'll have it in 2 times so I can kind of explain what I'm doing in the habitat a little bit better. But that's going to be another walkthrough habitat, and it's just going to go like this. It's just going to walk through like that, and then take you back to the main path. And then we'll do the mandrills the episode after that. And then I think we'll slowly start to fill this in, and then we could do the plaza over here. And then, real quick, I want to do something right here so people go on this path more. So real quick, let me go over here, because this isn't on a work zone yet. Put all this on a work zone real quick. That way we don't have any issues if I forget, because it's already done. Okay, so that's good. And then, like I was saying, I think I should do something over here. I'm thinking, there's no bathroom right here. Nearest bathroom's right there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and delete... Actually, I'm not going to delete anything. I'm going to put it right here. So I want to go to path. And I want to just select grid. some just like this. Just a little area off, you know, and then do a guest facility toilet, and we have an East Asia one. And have this just be kind of like a place for people to stop, you know, things like that. And then what I also want to do is go over here. I'm going to put in an ATM right there. And then I'm going to put in a vending machine, a few of them. That way people are coming over here. Boom. Just like that. That way people are coming over here and they like will do that full loop around the elephants. Because right now people aren't doing that full loop and it's fucking annoying because they're complaining about it. Should I do a little East Asia bench? I was going to do a normal bench, but these are kind of cool. And then we'll go ahead and throw in another bin over here. Just because I know these people are messy. They don't clean up after themselves. They need fucking bins everywhere. And then do we have a little East Asia table? I just want to put one table down, I think. Yeah, because it's pretty big. That way, though, if someone does want to stop and eat right here, it's a little bit more of an like obscure area for people to stop. So I think one bench would be fine anyway. But I think that's going to make this little area a lot better. And hopefully we actually get customers going this direction. And I feel like just doing the vending machines, I should be doing them like more around the zoo because it's just profit, you know, it's pure profit to... I'm going to synchronize the prices and I'm going to make all of the ATMs cost $1. Just so I get a little bit of money from those, because I'm not getting any money from the ATMs currently. And then we'll go over here real quick and go to Asia. And we'll add all this on real fast. Boom. So, I think that's all I wanted to do in this episode. Finish the plaza. This looks really good, I think. I could add a little pond right here. That's excessive. The zoo's really coming together, though. I like it. Our staff stuff is relatively hidden for the most part. In all reality, I should probably add stuff right here. Like, just do more bamboo. Or something. Maybe I just do a big tree. What do we got big tree-wise? Like, it has to be thick. A thick-ass tree. Like these. Oh my god. That's actually huge. That would be enough. That would do what I want it to do. Yeah, we'll add that there. And then we'll add a smaller one. No, we'll add something with color. Do you got a tree of flowers anywhere? Other than like the cherry blossom? Something with color. There's not really many. What is this? Oh yeah. There's not really anything with color in terms of trees. That's a cool ash tree. I mean, I could go with like a Japanese maple. Those are little. This one a little bit bigger? A little bit, not much. I just want like a normal tree with some flowers on it. Plain tree? Oh, that bark's actually kind of cool. I'm not seeing any good flower trees though. Oak tree. Just a big boy. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I want to do something with some color to it, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. I can leave that spot open too. I don't have to put a tree in there. That'd be kind of cool. Oh my god, wait. There's saguaros in the game? Dude, we need to do a desert animal. Like a North American desert animal. Fuck, but we filled in the North American section. And there's like nothing that... We could do this that has a little bit of orange on it. That's too thick though. I need something slightly thinner. Where did it go? Here. I know the sapling's too little. That's good. We could do something like that, I guess. Just cover up that a little bit better. I think that's good. But let's see real quick, actually, because I am curious. Over here. Oh. And then filter, continent, North America, filter, biomes, desert. So I should have just gone a different way with other habitats. I mean, I could still do the javelina. I really want to do saguaros, though, but... Because, like, see this? Yeah, it says desert. It's not... It's not going to be saguaros in that desert. This says desert. Not going to be saguaros in that desert. Maybe a little bit? No. Well, maybe on that Mexico side, maybe. That will have saguaros in it. I've never even seen a red fox here, so I don't believe that to be... Yeah, actually, yeah, that's not in Arizona at all. I don't know. The North America section's full anyway. We did most of the animals that I cared about, at least. Let's see. Continents. Oh, North America. So we didn't do the alligator, which I'm fine with. We did the bison. The Arctic fox I want to save for like an Arctic section. We did those. That's going to go in like a ocean area, whatever. Probably not going to do the javelina. We did those. That's ocean area. Did those. It sucks that these are exhibit animals. We did the moose. We haven't done the armadillo because they just added that. We did the beaver. I could probably add the armadillo to our big habitat, actually. It says it can't go with anything else, though. I did the pronghorns, right? I did the raccoons. I did the red fox. I did the striped skunk. I did the timber wolves. Yeah, so we did most of the North American section. Which is nice, because it does fit in just a nice little loop. So that's cool. But yeah, I could rant for probably 20 more minutes. So I'm going to end it here. Next episode, we will be doing the aardvarks right here, just a little enclosure. And then the episode after that, we will be doing the mandrills right here. And then starting to fill this whole thing in right here. There's probably going to be a path that goes through like this, because otherwise there's going to be a lot of space in between the enclosures. So there'll probably be just a little path that goes right through to this one. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's the Africa Plaza. Looks really good. I'm pretty happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Planet Zoo. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there. And peace out, guys.